Hi there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be compiling a list of blue fragrances, one of my most favorite category and most popular category on my channel. I get the most love on these videos. So as you can see, to match the theme, I'm wearing blue and summer is up. Hot, humid conditions coming up, at least in my area. I don't know about yours, but if you love blue fragrances, this list is for you. I've reviewed all these fragrances except one, which I'm going to do after this video, and that is going to be the honorable mention. Apart from that, I'm going to be speaking very briefly about each, right? So these are my picks. There are a lot more. I am actually picking up some of the underrated ones. I purposely left out some of the more popular and more niche style, super expensive stuff. So people can actually look like blue fragrance supposed to be fresh, aquatic, marine, not just the bottle or the juice color. Apart from that, the smell has to evoke the feel of blue, right out of the shower, water, blue skies, anything you can think of blue. That's what you wear in summer, refreshing. Okay, so I have three honorable mentions. These are not in the main list for a reason. First fragrance I'm going to show you, Azzaro Legend. This one, if you can find this version with this cap, this is the older version. This actually is like a beast mode fragrance. It's not really an aquatic to be fair, but it has that blue vibe. So it's more like a tonka, green apple, like tea, that kind of fragrance. Check it out, Chrome Legend by Azzaro. Second fragrance, obviously popular choice, Dior Sauvage. This is my favorite to wear in the high heat. I do have Sauvage EDT, EDP. All the Sauvage are good. EDT is my most favorite, but for some reason the grapefruit in this is really special. But again, I'm not going to show this in the main topic, our main list, because this is very popular and well known. I have something similar to that in the list. Third fragrance is the fragrance I haven't reviewed. I'm going to review this soon. This is my third and final honorable mention. This is actually very hard to find. I recently found it. Check it out if you find it somewhere. This is called Mont Blanc's Presence Cool. I'm pretty sure most of you haven't seen this bottle or review in recent times because it's very hard to find. Some countries you still can find it, in Bangladesh near to impossible. This is actually very good. I'll talk about this after this list. So let's hit the review and let's hit the list. Number 20, I ranked them in my according to my priority, but they're all good. I have many more blue fragrances. These are really good for high heat, really, really good. This is called Dunhill's Pure. If you see the bottle, I call this the pretty cousin of Aqua di Gio. Okay, this actually is very cooling, kind of like floral, marine, discontinued, but you still can find it. It's really nice. I get decent longevity from it. This is called Dunhill Pure. Check it out. I'll write down the names for you. Next one from House of Azzaro once again. Azzaro Chrome Legend, and this is called Intense. Okay, they have many chromes. They have Extreme, I think the Sport. They have many ones. They're all good, but for some reason this one actually is a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit longer lasting. As you see, the color of the juice is a little sweeter, less metallic. Okay, that's what's great about it. Check it out. I really like the stem in the center. It's really cool bottle too. Chrome Intense, number 19. Next one I'm gonna go quickly so you can actually watch. This is called Issey Miyake Summer. Any summer you try, like sport version also is good. Issey Miyake does fresh fragrance really well. This is one of them. You can get any year summer. They mostly have the play between kiwi, pineapple, blue notes, kind of like a refreshing yuzu, citrus, lemon. This basically has the kiwi note in there, really refreshing. Check it out. These are not very expensive as well. Beautiful bottles. Okay, this is called Issey Purom Summer by Issey Miyake. I think that's a 2017 version. Next one I'm going to show you fragrance I haven't shown in a long time. Dunhill Desire Blue. This is such an epic fragrance. I have a big bottle, beautiful blue, mesmerizing juice color, beautiful bottle, and not very expensive still. This one, to my nose, has this blue notes. It got some florals. I haven't used it for a long time. I'm waiting for summer to arrive so I can use it. When I smell it, it's really nice. It has the lychee note, very refreshing, fruity. Oh man, I got some on my eye. Anyway, so Dunhill Desire Blue definitely is one of the fragrance you should look at. If you haven't tried it, check it out. It will actually surprise you how good this smells in summer. Great for office and gym. Next one, we're gonna go classic fragrance. I love this perfume. This is Hugo Boss Hugo by Hugo Extreme. So this basically is a stronger version of Hugo by Hugo. In Bangladesh, they are called green because of this green tag, I guess. But this is not a green fragrance altogether. This definitely has some green aspect. I think pine needles, that sort of piney feel, but got also green apples, oceanic notes, very refreshing and very classy and long lasting, very beastly. If you want a strong performer, definitely look into the extreme version, Hugo Boss Extreme. So 5 gone. Next one I'm going to show House of Kenzo. This is one of my recent buys and this is really refreshing. This one can replace your Dior Sport, the older version. I think the same Perfume made this, who made the Dior fragrances, okay? Francois Dimashi, I think, if I'm not mistaken. This is called Kenzo Homme Sport. Sometimes I get confused. This basically is very citrusy, a little bit different. You guys know Kenzo does things differently. Very underrated. These are the kind of fragrance I like to show in the list. If you put this on by the ocean, you know, let's say you go by the ocean, staying in a cottage, you know, on the sand, your feet, first in the morning, your feet touch the sand. This is the fragrance really can go with that sort of a setup, you know, beautiful, refreshing Kenzo Homme Sport. After that one, funny looking bottle. I really love this. This is House of Moschino. Some people say Moschino. It's actually Moschino. It's called Fresh Couture. After a long time showing you this, look at the juice color. If this is not blue, what is, you know? But to be fair, some people call this like, hey, it's a female perfume. Yeah, it is. It's marketed towards women. But moment I smelled it, moment I saw the bottle, clean. What is it called? I always forget. Is it that Kleenex? I forget. The one that you use to, you know, clean your glasses and stuff like that, you know. So I knew the name, you know. FedEx is not FedEx. For sure, it's not FedEx. I'm sorry about that. Windex, yes, this is sort of like Windex bottle, okay. Really smells good, very long lasting, sweet, oceanic blue, you know. Try it out. Fresh Couture by Moschino. The whole line is really awesome. After that, let's go Hugo Boss once again. This is Hugo Boss bottled tonic. There are too many of them. I forget the name, but I love this juice color. I have a massive 200 ml. This smells fresh. It's not really powerful, to be honest. That's the only downside of it. But this fragrance is so fresh. Apples, you know, it's like a ozonic fragrance. You know, if you don't like something heavy in the office setup, gym, you want to smell light, like Versace Pure. It's the same nature, but it's really sweet with the apples. Check it out. Hugo Boss bottle tonic. After that, one of my favorite perfumes, if you like Dior Sauvage, this is in the same style, but I think in terms of smell, I like this better. This is Couture for Men or Couture for Him, okay? This fragrance is really nice. Got this pineapple once again. This one has some blue vibes. You know, it little bit is, I would say, better build than Dior Sauvage. Yeah, this smells so good. Even the platinum version is also nice. There's a blue version also smells good. This is a better fragrance, in my humble opinion, than Dior Sauvage. More interesting, you know, but also economical too. Couture for Men, beautiful bottle. After that, Hype Beast. This fragrance, I need a backup bottle. My bottle is almost finished. This is truly, you know, if you actually liked Bulgari's Tiger, if you couldn't afford it, get Turathi Blue, okay? This, I think, is under $35, $40. I think not more than $35. This fragrance is epic. Check out my review, how much I rated it out. I love this perfume, you know. It has its own peppery kick in the opening. And it does smell a lot like Tiger, but it has its own difference, its own smell. It's gem of a fragrance, okay? Turathi Blue by Afnan. 10 gone, last 10. Let's go from this side. This actually is the younger brother of the originator, which is somewhere there, which is called Cool Water. But Cool Water does feel a little bit dated, but from the Cool Water line, this is the one I really love because it's beastly. This is called Cool Water Intense. Okay, so some of you will say it is not actually blue fragrance. It's more like a sweeter variant. Yes, but there's definitely some sort of freshness from it, which is why the bottle is blue. This one can be used in winter time. It has great longevity, great push. You know, it's worth the money. So Davidoff Cool Water Intense, my number 10. Number 9, I'm going to go with my favorite. If you like Versace Menu Fresh, if you like those kind of fragrances, Black Excess, Mont Blanc Star Walker, same perfume I did this, but this perfume right here is better than all of those. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue for Women. I have the intense version, but nothing smells as good as this. If you like Amalfi Lemon, Citrus, a little bit of bamboo, you know, very relaxing. You know, this fragrance, I just check out my review, how much I love it. Oh man, I love it, but the bottle doesn't want to, cap doesn't want to open. Man, this fragrance is so good. The smell of this, you know, just trust me on this. If you know me for some years, you know, if you've been following me, try this fragrance at counter of Dolce & Gabbana, the EDT version for women, and see how much it actually cools you, how much it just refreshes you. It's just hard to beat. Men can wear this easily, okay? This is one of the best fragrances this house ever made. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue for women. Next one of my recent purchase, I just love this. Lamal On Board. This fragrance in this line, people sometimes a little bit, you know, like suspicious, like what are they doing, trying to make blue fragrances. They did make one blue fragrance, which is awesome. Look at the bottle. This fragrance has a little bit of a CH-Man vibe. I understand it has sweet spiciness, but it has this kind of like an oceanic breezy vibe. It's like looking at the blue skies, and you're sailing, right? That's the fragrance. Lamal on board. Check it out. One of my favorite in recent times. Then we go with the classic of all blue fragrances. This is the Big Daddy. It's called Bap Hota Hai. Like those from India and Pakistan will understand that reference, even Bangladeshis. And this is basically why I call this Bap. Bap means father. Bap means the Big Daddy. Why is this best? Why is this one the best? Because this is the most affordable. In this price bracket, you cannot find a better fragrance than this value-wise. It's kind of like salty, green apple, musky, oceanic water. But if you smell this, it's just trusted buddy. I get decent longevity from this. It's so versatile. You can wear this even in the winter, early days. Nautica's Voyage is one of the best, hands down, blue fragrances. Next, we have number 6. Then I have top 5. Number 6 is this CH-Man Under the Sea. This bottle is just one of the most beautiful looking bottles. I keep saying it all the time. It's just stunning how beautiful this bottle is. This perfume is kind of like a marine version of CH-Man. It has some similarity to La Male on board, but it's just more sweeter. And the power of this fragrance is really, really good. This one has great longevity on shirt. It will last you. It will cover your day's work. It's kind of sweet, flirty. So it also has the blue under the sea vibe. If you like that aquamarine, Bulgari's aquamarine style fragrance, you like this. Okay, CH-Man Under the Sea. So we have top 5. Number 5 is the fragrance is also the most versatile. I keep showing this one in freshies, summer freshies, and also in winter, more versatile. Any occasion it covers, anytime. It projects, it lasts. One of the best Versace ever made, Versace Dylan Blue. Today I'm not showing you Versace Puram, but I'm showing you the new one. This fragrance is just, if you get a 200 ml of this, it will serve you number of years without any worry. Great longevity. I have never faced a performance issue from this, okay? Just a solid fragrance. Is a little bit one direction, like if you do not like this kind of ambroxan, sweet, fruity, blue fragrances, perhaps you can steer away from this. But trust me, it is very youthful, very modern. Definitely love it. Versace Dylan Blue. Number 5, I got this bottle recently, and I will tell you, this is one of the most underrated, slept-on fragrances. The reason being, this line called Armani's Code has many flankers, many flankers. I have reviewed almost all of them. I think only the sport version is left, and perhaps some more. But this one right here called Armani Code, Colonia, okay? This fragrance I bought recent times. Man, this perfume, it's so beautiful. It's just a summer version of Armani Code. That's all this is, okay? It got this blue tinge. It's light, it's airy, it's breezy. It's very high class. If you're going with a suit, this is a suit occasion. That's why it's worth the money. It's like a little bit expensive, okay? So Armani Code Colonia for summer, amazing fragrance. Try it out. Number 3, number 2, number 1, very high class, very strong competition. Number 3 is Guerlain Low Medial Sport blue fragrance, okay? The thing is, this is not just another blue fragrance. The great thing about this perfume, it got class. Someone recently commented under my video that this one is so classy, it's so underrated, they love it, it's sweet, it got nuttiness, but it also has the freshness, like sort of like a fruity opening, very clean, up-class freshness. This one is a must-have in your collection. The whole line is beautiful, except the intense version, I think. Yeah, the intense version I do not like that much. It's a bit too spicy. But if you see Low Medial, Cologne, Cool, this one, the EDP, Extreme, they're all amazing. Okay, check it out. Low Medial, Sport, beautiful fragrance. Number 2, got beaten by number 1 because of a reason I'll show you. This is one of my most favorite fragrances in blue category sometimes. What a buy this was. This is Mancera Aqua Oud. This perhaps is like one of the most expensive in this list, but number 1 perhaps is the most expensive. Okay, I'll show you in a bit. This is a niche perfume. Okay, the quality of this fragrance is the uniqueness. You get a lot of blue fragrance nowadays, like they smell the same. Nothing smells like this. Some people may compare this a little bit Bulgari Aqua Atlantic, Amara a little bit, but when you smell them on the skin, not same. Okay, they have some sort of similarity, but this is a fragrance on its own. This is not a clone of anything. This one's so versatile, just like Dylan Blue. Great longevity, but doesn't disturb your nose. That's the best thing about this fragrance, called Aqua Oud by Mancera. Try it out. Now we reach number 1. Number 1 is a fragrance. I had it for a long time. I recently got a backup bottle, and I think this fragrance actually is so good. you know, Chanel's are expensive. Okay, I'm telling you, nowadays Chanel I see in Bangladesh is way over $100, $150 for 100 ml sometimes. This fragrance right now is around that price range. But actually, if you are having Chanel boutique in your area, you perhaps would quote this under $100. This basically, I'm gonna bring it back in my summer. I'm gonna wear a lot of this. This is on the high class blue fragrances. Chanel Allure Sport. Okay, this one actually has beaten the rest of them for a reason. Okay, I'm not joking how good this fragrance smells. This is longer lasting version of Versace Puram, but this one can be tricky. Some people get excellent longevity. I get awesome longevity from this, you know, on my shirt especially. On the skin like 2-3 hours, but on the shirt it goes 7-8 hours. Okay, for a freshie, this is the quality you're paying for. You know, got more creaminess, got this mask, beautiful sweet mask on the top of that neroli. Just a stunning perfume. Okay, number 1 today, Chanel Allure Sport. Check out my review, and I'll be using that a lot in this upcoming summer. So that's my 15 fragrances for summer, which are blue in color. What are your favorite blue fragrances? Do let me know which are the ones I'm supposed to take a look at and review. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.